Hey YouTube, today I'm doing a video on what I think is a big thing in sneakers is what's your favorite sneaker? What is my favorite sneaker? What's your favorite sneaker? What is anyone's favorite sneaker? There are some people that don't give a crap what they wear. If you think about it, everyone who's lucky enough to have a pair do wear sneakers in the world. You know, you have shoes and you have sneakers and you have everything, but a lot of people do have sneakers. You need sneakers. Sneakers are a big part of life. Been here before us, be here after us. I'm talking about me. No one watches, so I'm talking about me. So, anyways, what I'm saying is sneakers are awesome, and everyone likes sneakers, even if they don't really think about it. But I love them. They're my passion. I wish I could design them and make colorways. And, watching that movie Air, even though you only saw like a 5 minutes section of that movie was about the production, that still got my juices flowing. That was so awesome to even think about how the retro one or the first Jordan, Air Jordan, how it came to be. How it all boils down to just a couple guys doing what they do best, and that's how history's made, It's not by the normal things. So let me get into it. Everyone has a different favorite sneaker. I think sneakers are like music. Everyone has their own taste. There's so many varieties. There's so many colors. You can think of anything you can think of. You can do. You can make your own. You can customize them. You can not give a shit. You could wear sandals. You could wear boots. You could wear your favorite colored Crocs every day. It's all about what you want to wear. It's not about what you think other people want you to wear. That's being a hype beast. Look at me. I look like a hype beast. I'm not. I just buy what I like. For a long time, I didn't have the means or the resources to do what I wanted or buy what I wanted. So I'm happy to be at a place where I could, and I did. So these talking about the favorite sneakers, I think it's a thing that changes. I don't think you have just one favorite sneaker. You might, but I think I go through phases myself. When I was watching The Real Ray Ray and Sneaker Life and Sneaker Talk and even Kai Omar 7.5, 8 years ago, when I was dreaming about sneakers and what to do to get my life back in order, I never thought I would have even 10 pairs of cool sneakers. Ever. It was like a thing that was so far fetched and so ridiculous. I thought having a lot of sneakers was 20 pairs. And then I see these guys with hundreds of pairs. And thinking, I was like, that's not ever going to happen. Now I have 300 pairs. I don't even think it's cool. I don't even think about it. I'm jaded. I'm like, not even. I don't really appreciate what I have. So I'd like to make videos now. I should have been making them the whole time. So, what's your favorite shoe? For me, a long time when I was viewing the hobby from afar, and I couldn't buy anything, I liked these OVO 10s. These were so awesome to me. This was before collaborations got big, and man, the 10s. I have the hoodie that goes with this too, with the owl and the big Jumpman embroidered. I show that in a video. But these came out, and these look so fire. Drake was so high with Lil Wayne bringing him in, and the way you could see the OVO through it, and with the glitter, I'm into that. I don't care. Just the black and white. It was early on in my days, so I didn't really look for the flashy stuff. I just wanted practical stuff, and even just the glitter in the outsole is just so baller, man. If you think about it, and if you don't have cool sneakers or you don't have many, and anyways, it doesn't happen overnight. It took me years to get to where I am. Years. For so long, I thought, man, I don't have anything. I wish I had more. I wish I could do better and be better. But that's what life does. You have to work. No, you don't. I don't mean to say that. You have to, it's a journey. You don't get to everywhere in one night. It's all a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. You got to trust the process. You just got to keep doing what you love to do, and it won't be hard, and it won't feel like a long time. So, yes, these have the big owl on the inside. They have nothing really. I don't know. They're just sick. Okay, so this was my favorite shoe. So I got these, and I liked these for a long time. I had another pair, I think. I was the white pair. Wore those out, so I do have a DS pair in my case. I did have a pair I wore out and I sold, so I just wore them to hell. I wore them every day, so I felt so good getting those. And then back in that day, my next love was like the Fear 3s. I wanted the Fear 4s, but I could never find them at a good price, or I think I went to buy them, and then the dude I bought them from, they were like B grade. And he didn't say that, and I didn't know anything about B grade sneakers back then. Looking back, I probably would have done the deal because it was really nothing. It was like, you wouldn't even notice if you didn't know. It was just something on the side of the shoe that was nothing. So, but it did get stamped. They stamped the size tag on the inside with a B if it's B grade. So that does take away from the value. And I don't know why. It's just a little taboo for people, you know. But this is the Fear 3s, the Fear Pack. There's rumors that they are going to bring these back. I have not heard much about it lately, so I'm not sure if that's true. I was kind of surprised when I saw that. I was hoping they would bring back the 4s because I don't have those. But the 3s, I was a little shocked, especially since it's a part of a pack. So, you know, I thought maybe they'd bring back the whole pack. But they did do the Raging Bull or Toro Bravo 5s, and that was a 2-pack, and they didn't release the 3M black pair. So I used to have the black pair, but I sold them. I have the original 5s and the new 5s. I did those in a video, so I'm going to make so many videos just for myself. I should have been doing this all along. So this pair I love. I love the orange. Love the bright neon orange. I love the hits like that. I think it goes a long way. See in the air bubble and then the splatter paint. Love splatter paint. Very nice sneaker. Underrated. The 3s are underrated. I grew up loving the 3. And my dad went to Georgetown for a while. He didn't get his master's there. He went to Hunter College in St. Peter's. Yes, the St. Peter's, who beat Kentucky and went to the Sweet 16. That was the most epic run ever for that school, and to go through it with my dad. He was so happy. I was so happy for him. It was unbelievable. Kentucky, you have no heart. Like, feel good about yourselves. So I love the 3. And I love the 3. And I got these right near after they came out, and they meant so much to me having these. And this is the Foul Line 3. So awesome. It's just like the white cement 3, but it's and I have the Reimagined too. I always want to say gray cement, but it's the white cement. Nike on the back. You have the line where you jump from. You have the time on the clock, 3:51. I have the poster behind this wall too, like a big one, but then I got this wall and I didn't know where to put it, so it's blocking the poster. But that's one of the best posters ever, his Foul Line dunk. That's one of the best posters in the world. Okay, for all you poster lovers out there. So this shoe is awesome. This is the Foul Line 3. I was so happy to get these in my collection. Again, this was near the start, so I got the Tinker 3s when they came out. The JTH ones came out. I didn't get those. The halftime show ones. Oh, man. Jordan was just pumping them out for like 3 years. When Adidas came anywhere near them, they just went full throttle. They just hit us with retro after retro after collab after collab. It was like every weekend for a few years. It was just unreal. We were hit with everything we wanted. So now there's been a lull for a little bit, which is good. I like the break. I like not having to get anything every other week. I like it. So, and that's what it is. You know, when these shoes come out, you get them when they're cheap. And then years later, you have them and you're like, yeah, that's how you have. That's how these people like me have all these nice shoes from years ago, is when we get them when they come out and they're cheap. I don't go online and spend $1,000 resale. I have, and I do occasionally when I can and when I have a reason to or feel like it, you know, but I don't want to, and I don't try to, and I don't. So, yeah, like these. I got these right when they came out for, even, I can't believe this, but Stadium Goods, every now and then when a shoe will first come out, and we don't really know its value, they will have them reasonably priced, competitively priced. So I jumped on these when they were low, under $350 probably even. So that was around $350. No, they weren't ever that low. I think maybe even closer to no, never mind. These are awesome. Georgetown's awesome. I love the collegiate line with, you know, they have the tag in there, you know, Georgetown, NC, Michigan, Oregon. Not many schools, you know, it's not many. But just the group, you know. Oklahoma sometimes, you know, there's Marquette sometimes, there's some, but then they're the ones they always do. I'm trying to think. I think there's one more that I can't think of, but no, it's Georgetown, UNC, Michigan, Oregon, and what else? I think there's one more, but I can't think of it. If it pops to my head, I'm going to shout it out. So, yes, love the 3s. So, that was my favorite shoe for a long time. And then I see the 8s. I grew up with the playoff 8s. I had a pair of lows that meant a lot to me. So I loved the 8s for a long time. Loved them. And then these came out, and I thought these were the most underrated pairs that I had ever seen in my life. No, they're in my most underrated video, but not in my whole life. I don't even know if I put them in the video. I think I forgot to. I added them as the photo. So this is the celebration pack, one of the celebration packs. The confetti and the trophy, and you see the gold here. I haven't peeled it off, but it has a little fake fingerprint from when he was holding the Larry O'Brien trophy. Jordan, I'm talking about, of course. Where am I off screen? Okay, and the gold and the freaking dull pearl finishes and the glitter and the just such luxury, luxurious hits. This is such a gorgeous sneaker. Look at the tongue, this nice leather. The insole is gold. Man, if you know, you know. This is just, I love this part even up here with this, where you can see the beautiful quality leather and the pearl finish. It's almost like a wrap, the candy paint wrap to put on a car with that sheen, like they do with those undefeated Kobe's, the Kobe 4-pack. Wow. This shoe is gorgeous. This feels so good wearing this. I didn't wear these. I did wear these, the confettis, though. And they came with a little bag of confetti, even. See, Jordan's cute like that. I love it. These are so awesome. You know, this shoe came out 7 years ago, so not everyone knows about them. But if you look close, you see these little... That's what I love. I just love sneakers that I love. I don't love sneakers everyone else loves. I just love getting the ones I love. The leather on these are so nice. Yeah, the gold. These better have lace tips. They don't. I thought they did. Man, they should. But yes, then you have World Champs again and again. It says that on both of them. 23. The gold Jumpman. The glitter on the inside. The confetti. This is just what I like in a sneaker, really. I can't really explain it, but this is a colorway I would come up with if I was assigned the task. This was perfectly done. They came in such nice boxes with cork on the bottom. Just so nice. You know, the attention to detail is unreal. That's when you feel like paying that much money for a sneaker is so worth it. And then there were, when I wasn't wearing sneakers, and I was watching the NBA still. I watched LeBron in Miami wearing the South Beach 8s. This shoe, I loved this shoe. I never thought I would ever own this, and then Nike brought these back, still at a great price probably. Wow. Again, I didn't think I'd own these. I just watched LeBron in these, and I heard everyone say how awesome they were. Such a comfortable shoe with the full air bubble on the bottom. Then you have his lion for the King James. You have the mesh tongue with the pink laces. It came with black and teal laces too. Man, just the pink Miami night vibes, man. If you don't know about this sneaker, then you probably aren't that into sneakers. But this sneaker came out when he was in Miami. And this was just it. This was when the bright Kobe colors and the bright Nike basketball was on the scene with the KDs and all these neon colorways, and when it was popping and people were into that. I loved that era, Kobe's. I have a bunch of them from there. Check out my Kobe videos. I have 60 pairs of Kobe's. I just purchased an all-time grail. I'm going to make a video of when I get those. It's going to be picking up a grail Kobe, so watch that. It's going to be a Kobe I want forever. Speaking of Kobe's, again, Kobe, Nike LeBron South Beach 8s. Unreal. So comfortable. Breaknecks on the court with these. Okay, and then I like sneakers because I like my favorite players. And Carmelo was my favorite player for a while, so I like these. This was my favorite sneaker when I saw it. There are sneakers when you see the first look and even the first concept of them, you're like, I need that. It's like first sight, first love at first sight. You know you're going to cop. Instant cop. This was one of them. This looks so sick with this Bape Rockets Retro 90 from the 93-94 season. Mitchell and Ness. If you don't know about these collabs that Bape has put out, you should. Look at in the bubble, old retro bubble lettering. I got some Jalen Brunson, Jaden Ivey, LaMelo Ball, Goldfish Spectra, some slight work. We got some pink and purple disco, little autograph on card action. I dabble in cards. I love cards. I've always loved cards growing up. I started getting into the NBA and cards the 96-97 season. Well, kind of the 95-96 season with Garnett and Wallace, Rasheed Wallace, Jerry Stackhouse, Damon Stoudemire, and Joe Smith. But then Iverson, Kobe, hello. So growing up, it was really Iverson and Garnett for me. My best friend liked the Lakers, so he was kind of my nemesis. I always respected him, but I'll get into Kobe in a minute. So this shoe is my favorite. This was the Melo 9s. These are the MOP 9s, if you don't know about these. These are to commemorate his one season at Syracuse where he took his team to the title with Hakeem Warwick and Jerry McNamara. Wow, what a team that was. Boeheim. The only real legitimate success he really had, to be honest. No. He had Derek Coleman, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really follow. Then he had John Wallace for a New York legend for a minute, but not really the best crop of players coming out of Syracuse. But Melo is an all-time great. Number 9 on the all-time scoring list. KD will surpass him pretty soon, though. So look at the gold with like the trophy gold. And then the creamy milk bottom. I mean, not creamy, but milk bottoms. It's like translucent but milky. And then you got the 9 patterning that they always have. You have his actual Melo's 15 on the back of the gold. And then the wood, the hardwood. Such a gorgeous sneaker. And 9s are hard to do. This is probably the best 9 ever made, in my opinion. Although they did do was it maybe an EYBL one with the pink and the iridescent like CEO type color. It was almost like this color on it on the outsole, on this part. So that might be my favorite 9 ever, but those were impossible to get. They didn't even release ever. They just gave them out to some kids, and I think there was like a size 14 floating around for a couple of months that was ridiculously priced, and who knows if they were real. So this is, if you want to get a 9, you might say this looks a lot like the Dornbecker, but this is mine. This is my favorite. I loved Melo, so this is one of my favorite Jordan. It is my favorite Jordan 9, obviously, but loved Melo, so I loved this sneaker because of Melo. I didn't like his line, so I love these. And then going back to when I liked the LeBron 8 South Beaches, I wanted these, and I couldn't get these. I was going to get these, and I spent the money on something else, and I always regretted it, and I wanted these forever. And this is the coldest pair of 11 lows on the face of the earth. I love 11 lows. Like, not many people do. I do. Look at these. I love the closing ceremonies. I love the Legend Blue low. I love the 72 and 10 low. I love lows. Not all of them, just the cool ones. I wore out a pair of cherry 11 lows. I wore the navy gum bottom ones. Look at these. Favorite 11 lows. I wore these for my wedding. This shoe means so much to me. This is the Tuxedo 11 low. Look how cold that is. Look how badass that is. A lot of them bleed on the bottom, which doesn't matter to me, but if you see a lower price because of that, get them. It's just on the bottom. It means nothing. Nowadays that looks cool to have with all the distressing and the worn look and the reimagined stuff. So the black and white. These are called the Tuxedos. And there is another pair where it's swapped and there's like a hit of infrareds. Those are cool too. But this pair is so perfect. And when these came out, there was a time the Gamma Blues were out. So those were shoes I died for. I wanted those so bad. I just looked at pictures of them. I never thought I'd own them. Love these. And so I had the Gammas. They were fake though, so I ended up wearing those out and balling in them. And now I think they might not have been fake, but they did get flagged as fake, so I did get my refunded. But this is comparable, and these are better. This is the cap and gown 11s. The 11s, growing up, what can I say about retro 11s? What can I not say? What is there not to say about them? It's probably the best Jordan, in my opinion. I know everyone nowadays says the Chicago ones, but this is the best Jordan ever, in my opinion. I grew up idolizing this sneaker and the man. And these are so clean. Look at these. I just love these. I love the other ones too. The playoff, the cool grays. You know, I have the classics, but yo, this is probably my favorite sneaker of all time. I'll get to it, but this is probably of all time. If you're gonna say what's your one sneaker, what do you think of when you think of sneakers? It would be this sneaker, the Concord 11s. I think there might be a lot of people that'll say that though, especially in my age group. Just a lot of people would say that. But the way with the blue, translucent blue, they did a better job on these than the Gammas. I thought they should have been bluer. In the pictures, they look so blue, but in hand, they don't. So that's why I thought they were fake. They just look clearer. They didn't look like ice like they do on the. This is so clean with the cap and gown, graduation style. Look at these. These are perfect sneakers to have together. This is such a luxurious ice blacked out. Look at the nice suede rope laces, the black Jumpman, black patent leather, and then the blue outsole. This is a perfect sneaker. I say that a lot. That's because this is a video about my favorite sneakers. So, hello to you, Cap and Gown Retro 11. You are one of my favorite. And I'm bringing out not the most valuable sneakers at all, just my favorite. Here is an honorable mention right here. The 13 low Quay Q54 low. Unreal with the patterns on that. Unreal. Gum bottom. You got the logo down there. Unreal patterning. 3M up top. Silver Jumpman. Unreal. And then another pair I don't have in this video that is definitely one of my favorite pairs ever is this pair right here. This is just new, so I didn't think of it, but this is one of my favorite pairs of Jordans ever. And they just came out, and I will put them together with these. These have been retroed. I didn't have the original pair, and honestly, I think this pair came out better than the original. The Pine Green Metallic Pack 4. I have the whole pack. I don't have the Pure Money 4s. I don't have the silver pair, but I do have the whole metallic colored pack. I have the purple, orange, red, and green. That's in my Retro 4 collection. I had 25 pairs of Retro 4s. So, yeah, the Pine Green 4. This was one of my favorite Jordans growing up. I never thought I'd own them. It was one of those legendary, elusive, mystical pairs before StockX and everything, and you couldn't get these anywhere. eBay was just littered with fakes. It was like a minefield of fakes. So again, that was when those hard to get sneakers were almost impossible. You just didn't think you'd ever have them. So nowadays it's different with Flight Club and GOAT and the authentication programs. It's so much better. We've come so far. Wow, it used to be so different. No more lining up even or anything. So it's come a long way. If you were into the sneakers and it's a passion of yours, then you really love it, man. I just love everything about the lifestyle. I love the NBA. I love rap music. I love everything that comes with it. So this is the Pine Green 4. The metallic green. Yo, imagine if they did like a Carolina, a UNC blue one of this. Or even a neon green or an infrared instead of just a basic red. Imagine how much that would fucking pop. Imagine a neon metallic pack. That's what I would put out if I could design a colorway. I would do it neon. Have like an electric lemon lime color, like yellow, of course, like the Vault on the 4s they used to recreate those Air Max ones. Those are so perfect. But again, this is the SB and then the Pine Green. Love them both. These were my favorite shoes for a while of my life. For a time, I thought those were the coolest Jordans ever. Okay, and then these have recently become my favorite LeBrons. When I started collecting, I was able to look back and through the archives and check out all the old colorways. This one is one that slipped by me for years. This is the 7, the LeBron 7. Again with the full air bubble, Air Max all the way out. So comfortable. Incredible to play basketball in. The technology is still on point, of course. Even the new ones don't feel like this, all of them. So the Flywire, of course, when it was big. The neon hits, again, talking about neon. I just love neon on sneakers. And then the LB with the crown. There's the L, and then there's the J on the other one, or a B, or whatever. Or J, 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 LJ23. So freaking sick. Dunkman 7s. That's when he tried to do his own Jumpman logo. Look at that. Cool, but not cool. Okay, look at that. This is my favorite LeBron ever made. So, wow. When we're talking about favorite sneakers, this has to be in the video. This is one of my favorite colorways and favorite sneakers of all time. I could wear this every day of my life if I could. And then you gotta talk about Kobe's. I can't talk about favorite sneakers without talking about Kobe's. So I'm gonna do a whole section on my favorite Kobe's. For a long time, I idolized this pair of mythical Reebok. See the 8. See the Laker colorway. Everyone knows there was a short period of time where Kobe was not signed to any sneaker company. It was not long at all. It was just a handful of games where he wore. That's where that Jordan pack comes from with the 8s and the 3s. That's worth 50 or more thousand. That's, in my opinion, the holy grail of sneakers. If I was to get one sneaker, it would be the 8s. I think that's the best basketball sneaker ever made if we're talking about any price. I would not go for an 85 pair of Jordans that would fall apart. I would go for those. But this is a pair I could afford to get and that I could hold in my hand. And this is amazing. The purple toe, translucent purple bottom, Laker colorway, the 8 for Kobe. It says promo sample on the inside. These were not easy to get. These are pretty expensive. I wear size 12. These I think are an 11 and a half though, not a 12, so I haven't worn these. But then I have this pair came out more recently too. I have the yellow toes as well. So Kobe did wear these one game, or maybe it was preseason, or correct me if I'm wrong. He might not have or something. I don't know. But these are so awesome. I would have to put these in a top 50 in my collection probably. It's again, I have I'm probably over 300 pair now, maybe 305, but I have 300 pairs of sneakers. Actually, no, I sold a few. I have 300, I think. So then Kobe's, when these were fresher before he passed, years and years ago, when the Kobe line was just it for sneakers, I really liked this sneaker. I don't like the Kobe 2s, but this is the Kobe 2 Prelude. You might not have seen this that many times. That's because it's a rare, and it's a rare sneaker. So I did wear this, not that much, but I did wear these. It looks like granite and gold at a mansion. That's what it reminds me of. Or a pool, marble. Granite marble with the gold and the just luxurious resort. That's what I look for in my sneakers. I like this look. I love gold. I love the poppy, that break your neck type sneakers. This is what I love. These are very clean. I have cleaned these rigorously, but trust me, I did wear these around a bit. The caging's a little worn on the other one, but still in fantastic condition. The Prelude pack, oh my god, I would take that over the Fade to Black pack in any day of the week. Now I thought this had I don't know if that's dirt or if it looks like it's more like a countertop, the way, that just looks so good with the gold though. And then on the inside it has this patch that has milestone in his career. Those are the 2s. This is the 4. This is a work of art right here. The Kobe 4 Prelude is a work of fucking art. Look at that. Of course that's one of my favorite sneakers ever. I never, in my wildest dreams, thought I would own these. Got a good price, and I jumped. So, these ones on the inside commemorate Finals MVP. And it's with gold stitching. The 2s had a patch too. Every Prelude does. I have the 1s over there, and I'm not showing them. Wow. I have the Kobe 1 Preludes, and I'm not showing them. Can you believe me? So this is the Kobe 4 Prelude. I'm going to do a whole Kobe video again. I'm going to redo it. I've gotten new ones since. So, again, and I have a pair in the mail. Don't tell my wife. Kobe 4 Prelude is a work of fucking art. This might be my favorite. my favorite sneaker. Again, the word. You got his signature 24 snakeskin, and then just I don't know. What this had to have been done by an artist. I don't know the exact backstory on these, to tell you the truth. Again, I never thought I'd own these. These are iced out bottoms on these. Oh my god. I'm sure you see on my lap. Let me show you the next Kobe's. I just love Kobe's. I want to have the best Kobe collection on YouTube. I by far have the best Kobe collection in Maine. I have the best Kobe collection you've never seen. Tell your friends, subscribe. Look at these. The 4s, Prelude. And then we have these 2 pairs of 5s right here. The ink. They're purple ink. Look at that purple. I think that's the most gorgeous metallic purple in the world. And then the Lower Merion Kobe. Look at that with the Ace logo. How many times have you seen a sneaker in these condition? I got these at the same time when I was just on a Kobe kick. So unbelievably happy I bought these. What a great investment. They are both semi-translucent outsoles. This Kobe logo. What I love is this, the purple on the tongue. Look at that. Look at that purple. Look at that purple. Is that not beautiful? The toe box. Look at the condition of these too. It's almost impossible to find these sneakers. That's why I hate eBay right now. There's a bunch of Kobe hoarders with these beautiful, rare sneakers, but they have them listed at $2,000, $3,000, $1,800, so high above market value. No one's gonna ever buy them, but they just hold them off, showing them off like they're some holier than thou people. Like, I hate people who do that. Like, if you want to sit on a sneaker for 5 years, then put it on eBay for $2,000. Again, it might even be worth that one day or to some crazy way, but there are not many people out there that will pay that much higher for a sneaker. If you could go on Flight Club and get it for half price, it's just not the way the world works. Okay, I am salty because I did try to get my favorite pair of Kobe's I don't own, and I did, and it was hard to get them, so I had a tough time. So. But I will make a video when I get those. So this is the Rice Kobe 6 Supreme Rice. I don't know. I don't get the connection with Rice University, to be honest. It's another one I don't really know about. I'm not going to pretend I do. So the backs of these are so awesome. Look at this. The snake skin type vibe. This is the Kobe 6. This is a very popular sneaker for NBA players to wear on the court. Not this colorway, but Anthony Davis wears the 6s a lot. A ton of players do. The Grinches are 6s. I have the Grinches. They're right over there. But wow. Supreme Rice. Kobe 6. Again, have you ever seen? Who has this pack right here? Who has this triple thread of Kobe's? People have Kobe's. Yeah, but do they have like these Kobe's? How many people have these? Am I special to have these? I have a whole shitload more I could show you. I have a whole wall of Kobe's sitting right there. Wow. I'm looking at Peach Jam. I'm looking at EYBL. I'm looking at whatever you can think of, man. Draft Day 4 should be in this video. The Bruce Lee's should be in this video. The What If pack should be in this. But yeah, this is the ink, purple ink. The Supreme Rice and the Lower Merion. That's his high school, by the way. He was drafted out of high school into the NBA. Lower Merion is in Pennsylvania. Look at that. Look at that. That is just so beautiful. I love the logo on the back, too. Now, I have a chance to get 6s like that, but I think the 4s are just so much better. I don't need those. I don't need those. Keeping a Kobe for a minute. Look at these. I just want to show these, though. This is the 11. This is the last model before the AD. So this was the last numbered Kobe, the Kobe 11. This is a ID version. So this was made by someone. This was customized, just the colorway. They went with the multicolor. I have the 4KB White Horse Kobe's I showed in another video, and I'll show again. But this is a derivative of that, except it's black. You have the black swoosh on this, and then the glow in the bottom. Glow in the dark bottoms. See, it says Nike ID on the inside. You could even put writing and all kinds of stuff. Oh, look at that. It says 24. And the other one says 8. That's an awesome... Shout out to whoever made these. That was an awesome touch. Not personal to the person, but it's for Kobe. So you have his logo on the back and on the tongue. Look at that. You like these. You think these are nice? Would you buy these? I got these for an awesome price. Yeah. I think I got these for $350. Awesome price for these. That's around the price you want to pay, right? You don't want to pay that much more than that. So it's not even that good of a price. But for me, it is. You know what? I want to say $250, not $350. $350 is... You might think I'm retarded. Wow, you might think I'm stupid for saying that. I didn't mean to say that. And then the Kobe 10, which was one of my favorite Kobe's. This is the Blue Lagoon, or the 5 a.m. flight. The Blue Lagoon, though, 10. This is my favorite sneaker. Like, I could say all these are my favorite. This is one of my favorite sneakers. So this is a beautiful model. Again, the 11 was the last one. The 10, so this was near the end, but he still came up with one of his best silhouettes. Again, NBA players like to wear these. I like to wear these. It's a good low. It's got the X for the 10, and then his signature on the inside. But such good grip and torsion control on the... I believe there's a plate on the inside. Or was that the 7 and 8? So keeping it 10, Kobe 10. This is my favorite one too. Those two are my favorite. So this is the All-Star. Here's some more of that sheen, rainbow sheen I was talking about on the other ones. On these ones. On the Kobe 4 undefeated pack. So these are my two. This was my favorite going in, and this is my favorite now that grew on me. The Giannis and the Spurs, San Antonio pair. DeRozan and Giannis. I love this pack. I have the whole pack. I love these. So the Kobe 4 is my favorite Kobe for a while, and these are my favorite. And then it goes back and forth. It goes to these. So I could say the Kobe's are my favorite. And then thinking of Kobe... Of course, I have the Mambacita 4s that I just picked up. This could be in my top 50 pairs too. I have the 6s, but just talking Kobe 4s. Unbelievable sneaker. Can't go wrong. I don't know how I got so many of these into it. I don't know what I was thinking when I put these together. Or where those undefeated ones came from. But just love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So this is honorable mention for my top 5. This, in my opinion, is the perfect sneaker if you want to ball or wear them off court. It's probably a sneaker you haven't heard much about, but you should have. They look so much better in hand. The quality is incredible. Again, this came out in February. It was an all-star, just like these ones. Okay, I'm going to wait for those. Okay, these are, again, this is my honorable mention. So these are right outside the top of my favorite pairs at the moment. This pack, I have the black pair, I have the UCLA pair, and I have the other two. I have the whole pack. I love packs. This is the undefeated Air Max. 98s, 97s. I mean, wow. The Gucci colorway with the white. When I'm talking my favorite out of my collection, these are up there. Underrated sneaker. Okay. And then Ultra Boost I wore nonstop. When Adidas went on their run, I had a favorite shoe because of the comfort level. I wore Yeezy 350s through the roof. I wore a rotation of 6 pair, I think, that I just have thrown out by now. I had like the I can't even think of the colorways. The sesame, the butter, the static, the black pair, the moonwalk. Not moonwalk, what am I talking about? You know, I just had so many colorways and I wore them all. So I loved Ultra Boost, and this is my favorite Ultra Boost. I have the regular camo pair as well somewhere, but I have the Bape. Look at these. This is my favorite Adidas sneaker. I do have the NMD Bapes right there too as well, but that's kind of got a bad reputation because of all the fakes, but those are real. I'm not going to show those now, though, but this is an awesome sneaker. I love these. If you're looking for comfort, this would be in my favorite video, okay? So now I'm going to show you my 4 favorite sneakers. Flat out. We have the Bruce Lee alternate Kobe 5s. There's the regular pair, the black and yellow. This is the alternate pair. This didn't come out originally. This just came out a few years ago. Oh my god. Enough said. The black, the white, the yellow and red hits. I don't have to say a lot. That's just... wow. And then this. The Kobe 11 All-Star / Northern Lights. They have these little hits in here. They have them on the tongues. They have the glow-in-the-dark bottoms. The 3M swoosh. The fly knit technology. And fly wire as well with the lacing. Oh my god. The Kobe 11, Kobe 10, Kobe 4, Kobe 5 are perfect sneakers. And then with these. Kobe 1 Protro. Undefeated. I have the whole camo pack. All 5 colorways. I showed that in a couple videos. This is the basic black and white pair out of the pack that didn't really go along with it. Unreal. Unreal. Gum bottoms. Beautiful design. Such an old school sneaker, but so beautiful. There's not a lot to say. You just know. These are expensive as fuck too. Like this whole grouping I'm going to show you. I don't like to talk about that part, but if you want to look online and compare pricing, these are very expensive sneakers. All of these. We're looking at thousands of dollars that I'm showing you. Thousands of dollars. I don't like to talk about it. I don't need to talk about it. If you know what I'm showing you, then you know already. So these have his jersey number originally 8 and then 24 is on the other side. But my god. My god. What do you think? What do you think of them so far? What do you think of my favorite pairs out of my collection? Do you think these are some of my better pairs? These are number 5, so this is my top 5. And then this is my number 1 pair I own. And my number 1 pair of sneakers, I believe. Besides the Concord 11s. This is from the Atmos pack. This is the Air Max 90. This is from the Atmos pack. It has a Nike Air on the back, but you'll notice it looks a little familiar to Jordan brand. Specifically on a 3, for example. See that elephant print? You will see that on these. This came in the Atmos pack. I have the Safari 3s right there. This is a promo pair as well. You have the teal Tiffany blue, black, and white and gray colorway. This is my favorite sneaker. And then you got the blue, or the teal laces and the white laces. But look at this. These are numbered, I believe, to 135 or 139 or something. The pack was. They came out on Atmos Day. That's a Jumpman, people. On the bottom of a Nike Air Max sneaker. You'll never see this. This was done for that pack, Atmos, the Japanese streetwear brand. Tell me you've seen this sneaker, but not many of them have this. That is a Jumpman. Just like how Drake did the 10s with the OVO. Look at that. You got the Jumpman. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Unreal. So I would say these 5 are probably my favorite. I'm not talking value-wise. I'm just talking my favorite I own. What do you think? What do you think? What are your 5 favorites? When we talk favorite sneakers, do you agree? Is it a whole list? Is it a whole mindset? Is it a whole thought process? What do you think? Is it a year-long journey to get to? Like, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Favorite sneakers. Subscribe, please. I have the best collection for a person with less than 20 subscribers of all time. Let your friends know if you want to watch content. I create just bullshit. I talk, I review, I go over, I cop, I do pickups, I do... I'll do whatever, you know? I should have been doing this all along. I built the collection, now I'm building the channel. Join me. Subscribe. Let me know what you think. Talk to me. Bye. Peace.